see if that helps any. There we go. Let's go. Which way do I want to go? This way? No. I want to go that way? Maybe. So it has been a very, very, very long time since I actually got on here and was like, hi, you guys. Welcome back to the Devine Witch. This is your host, the Devine Witch. Nice to see you. It has been a very long time. By the way, I do got my cards if anybody wants a reading, but it's not one of those have to things today. So whoever is out there, hello and welcome. I'm just setting some things up because I haven't done a live in forever. So I'm sending pinned messages, which is kind of nice because it has been so long since I've actually been on here and there's like new settings to play with. So that is my thing. And while I'm just sitting here chilling, I'm going to shuffle my cards because it helps keep my hands busy. But I wanted to get on here because I'm going to let this upload so that it shows as a live. But I'm going to keep it in probably my video section because I'm going to talk about a bunch of shit. Kathy from Australia, how you doing, baby? It has been a long while. Looks like we don't got someone with their eye on you. You might got your eye on someone else, but that's the card that came up for you today. Is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So take that as you will. But yeah, it has been a very long time. Last year, as many of you guys know, I had a mini stroke. So, you know, I got to do all the fun things of learning to walk, talk, and do all that fun jazz. I am personally better than ever. I am okay. I am medicated. Yay. So life is going good. Currently, my daughter graduates this year. So that's another big life change that is happening. I'm focusing on my mental health and my body this year. Of course, working with my spirituality as I always do, because, you know, it is a thing. Which, speaking of spirituality, this is currently the book that I'm trying to get myself through. But I'm also doing house repairs at this time. There's state testing going on with my kids. So it's kind of like, got to pick and choose where I go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because a lot of people have asked me if I'm going to do lives, if I'm going to do videos. Because when it comes to the Devine Witch, as far as a public group, I am no longer doing public events. I will go to events. I will, you know, do presentations if someone asks me to. But as far as like the Devine Witch hosting events, isn't going to happen. You guys are also going to hear my husband being super loud because he doesn't realize that I'm doing a live because I did this on a whim instead of him knowing that I'm on a live, which he just figured out because I made it to where I'm saying it so much that he's looking at me from afar. Yeah, you see where the light went fucked up? That's him fucking with my lighting. Can you get out of my lighting? Thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway, so what was I saying before he interrupted me without knowing he interrupted me? Fuck. Squirrel. Kathy, help. Let's see. I was talking about life, kids, reading. But yeah, I am still doing spiritual shit. It's just on my time. But I'm still doing my affirmations in the morning, the meditations, still doing my prayers at night. Have done a little bit of spell work here and there. And just recently, which I don't know if it'll show good. I'll try to show you guys. But as you know, I think it was 2019, I started doing a garden or whatever. It was right around COVID, I know that. And this year I decided that I was going to plant sunflower seeds, which I did. And they grew beautifully. I just got to find the pictures so I can show you guys what they look like. So this is what they currently look like in my flower bed. Also, if you can tell the black that you see, I painted that shit because this is all that I've done in my house. I painted the outside bottom piece to it. I have sanded doors and stuff, which let me see if I turn it this way. See that door? It no longer has the thing that looked like a bunny, but it wasn't a bunny in the paint. By the way, whoever joined us, welcome. Hello. Nice to see you. Been doing that. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff I've been trying to do. And also, you can see it here too. Maybe. Give me a second. Let's see if I can bring down the lighting some. But you see the whiteness on there? That's me patching holes in my flower bed. And then I'm going to go sand that all down. And then once I sand that all down, I'm going to go with another coat of the concrete and smooth it out to make it actually look good. Because the way that it was crumbling, like it was crumbling chunks, like big old chunks. So I got to stuff those, do them over, let them dry, do the whole 9 yards, which is kind of boring really to really talk about. But like I said, been doing flowers and stuff. This is such a cute little photo. Look at that. Look at that little sunflower just living its best life. Also, I'll show you guys something cool that happened to me the other day. Which, by the way, let me see if I can show you guys how many I've planted. Because the way that I planted them was so freaking cool. Okay. So, like, ignore my window because you're going to see it. But I put them in little mini cauldron pots. And they grew to, like, about this before I started planting them, which I gave some to our neighbors. I gave some to the women in my life because the goal was to plant them and get them going and then give them out for Mother's Day. Well, guess what? Nature and my house and the growing season, I guess, since I'm healing and shit, everything is like rapid. Literally, they were this tall within 4 days. Like, I've got pictures of each day. Like, it's ridiculous how quick they just sprouted. Like, so I was like, oh shit, no. But the cauldrons that I put them in, I got them at the Dollar Tree. They had a big cart overheaving with them. And so I think I spent $5 for 50 or 10 of the packs or whatever, which made 50 of the cauldrons. So I literally planted 50 of the sunflower seeds, which was great because the little cauldrons have like holes in them at the bottom. So that way the water could drain through them and all that, which was fun. So we did that yesterday. And then today I've got to go get sandpaper because this weekend I am sanding the floors on my steps. And I'm going to do this. It's like a blue stain. And I'm really excited about that. So it's literally like I'm repairing my house, repairing my mind, my body, and my soul at the same time while trying to bring in pieces and trying to figure out where the fuck I am in life. Because after I gave up the whole doing events and stuff like that, I'm like, what do I do? Because literally the last decade has been me being a priestess, helping people, doing events, always having something to do. Go, 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 go. And from going from that to, oh, my body said, fuck you. You need to slow down. So it's been an adjustment of trying to figure out where I'm at. So one of the things that I am going to do is reopen our podcast. Now, you guys have seen me do the interviews on here before and talking to people. I did it with different authors. I did it with different pagan leaders. Did it with my own coven. I've showed you guys rituals, videos, whole nine yards. You know what I mean? And I want to reopen that because one, I got the gift of gab. I love to talk. And I meet a lot of cool fucking people that do some really cool shit. Like, oh, by the way, since you guys are in here, your girl has got a podcast interview for next Wednesday with a spicy audio creator who is also on a spiritual journey. So it's very balanced and it is going to be an interesting podcast. Because the way I set it up is I normally do like 6 questions. Like, these are going to be the 6 core questions. There we go. See, I was trying to combine words and it just didn't work. So I normally do that, and then that gives you time for side tangents or me just randomly like, hey, squirrel brain here. What's this? Or what's that? Or like, I've read this. Like, I've seen you post this. So that way I can intermingle the things that we want to cover, but also the things that are going on currently within their lives. So that's really cool. And I'm excited about that. I'm also currently in talks with a gentleman from Canada, and he does, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm going to try to describe it. His name is Tomic. You can look up tomicartmask.com, and I think that's his website. Give me a second. I want to make sure before I put that, and I'll make sure to link that down. Tomicartmasks.com. He's done movies, like different special effects for movies and stuff like that. Right now, I think he's currently doing, okay, so it's tomicart.com, not tomicartmask.com. That's part of his email, though, if you want to look at it. Which was by the, no, that's not it. That's a GoDaddy, though. Okay, where are you? Give me a second. I'll give you guys the actual thing, because I know it's on here. All right, give me a second. It sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about, but I promise you, I really do. It's just people and names. Okay, so it is Tomic Masked. There's a CA. Why is there a CA? Come on. .ca. So what? I guess that's because it's Canada, maybe. I'll go ahead. I'll copy that. I'll link it. You guys can check it out. Like, he's got really amazing work that he does. There's this one that he did recently, and it looked like a water spirit. And I really want to get that because I've been doing some photos and I have my camera, but I don't know where my camera is. And the guy behind me doesn't sound like he's moving to help me show you my camera, which is a really good camera. Oh, there it is. You hear that sound? That's the sound of him getting the clue, because that's what I do. I make hints to where they're hard to ignore. Oh, look, you're bringing me the camera. Aren't you so sweet? Say hello to the people, man behind the camera.
Hello.
Okay. Thank
Hello.
you. Any phone calls, if you would, please take them out of here. So, this is the bag he came in. We're going to give him a moment to get the hell out of my room. So that way he can do whatever he needs to do. Oh, look, that's nice. He just left. Anyway, I said it's my room, but it's our room. But you know how, like, you get into those things where you say, oh, you're coming back? Oh, you're bringing me my food. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Put a slice of cheese.
Ramen. I'm back on live. Say hi. See,
it's been a while.
This one is graduating. Ain't it freaking nuts?
Oh,
ain't it nuts? I don't know how to bring your face.
I'm also getting ready to go work.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I gotta.
What time is it? It ain't even time yet. She ain't even here.
But I gotta clean the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
And then I gotta get ready for work.
What was that in there? Okay. Anyway.
Hi.
By the way, Kathy from Australia, because we love our Australian babes here,
Yes.
says hi.
Hi.
Okay, so back to what I was talking about. Tomic. He does masks. He's really cool. I think he does like some health shit, like training, physical training. If he ever watches us, he'll be like, bitch, you've watched me forever. Because I'm kind of like a shameless flirt, which you guys know I am. I've flirted with everybody that comes in here at least once or twice, maybe 3 times, just to make sure. But yeah, like, he's a really cool person. He does Slavic mythology masks currently, and he's Polish. He's cute, so like, it'll make a good life. So this is one of my lenses. I don't want to take everything out, but I've got some really good photos that I did February, I think it was, when I did a it was, what do they call it? It's not like Magic Mike. It's like an off-brand of Magic Mike. I don't even know what they called it. Miracle Guys or something like that. But it was supposed to be like a 50 Shades of Grey thing. It wasn't bad. Took a lot of photos. I might end up downloading this video so I can show you guys. Or I'll just upload a video showing you guys the different things, because I like to share everything with you guys. So this is also another lens for the camera that I got, which, by the way, I did get a Canon. So yeah, Tomic Potomac is definitely happening in, almost said April, May. Orcus is in April. So if you've ever listened to Orcus Auditory, or if you haven't and you are like me and you've got the like ear stuff and like what is it called? Auroralism, which basically means that the voices in your ears make you go, ooh, yeah, that kind of thing. Then you'll like his stuff. And I think he's got some vanilla stuff here on YouTube. So there's that. And also, here's the camera I got. Got the nice little tripod setup that we added to it. Also, yesterday, found out how to use this because you would think, right? Which I know for some people, you're probably like, oh my God, you're going crazy. You would go like this, right? Because you're like, oh, it fits. Go like that. No. For this thing to work, this, if I can get it to go up, this has to go up for the flash. And then this I can have off to the side. And this will pick up this flashing. So I found that out yesterday. And the weird thing too also is, so maybe I didn't do it right. Maybe that was the issue. But like this is somehow supposed to go on this. Let me see. Like that. And this. I don't know if it, you see what I'm saying? Let's see if we can focus. Focus. Get it. Yeah, you see it now. But like it won't work. So I'm just going to set up the flash on another tripod and just see where we go from there. And I also got some really cool pictures of the moon when it was the red moon or the eclipse. It was one of them. It was a moony. You know what I mean? Moon. So yeah, and then that's just, you know, the lens part. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing in the chaos. As you can tell, that I'm still chaotic. My ADHD is very rampant still. I haven't lost my touch on that at all. But I have gained extras. I am doing stuff. I am still talking to people. So if you guys know anybody who's pagan-y and wants to talk about their journeys and the things that they're doing, I'm kind of on this exploring creatives in paganism and just showing like the vast majority of people and the work that they do. Because that's one thing that always irritated me. By the way, I'm going to eat. So if you're not about watching somebody eat, you're not going to like this. Is the whole notion that if you're pagan, then you're either poor or you don't have a good job or you're not educated or what have you. Like, I've always hated that stupid notion. So by doing these, like I have before, it shows people, you know what I mean? It shows people the variety, like any other spiritual religion, which it shouldn't matter, but you know, sometimes things happen. So yeah. Ooh, hot. Not like spicy hot, just like warm, because my kid's awesome and she brought me ramen. I also had to get a new Fitbit recently, which sucked because my old one was one that my other friend in Australia got me, Cookie of Doom. And it just went, I was like, oh. And I had just found it and just got it recharged. And then it was like, I was doing some yard work. And for some reason, it just wouldn't charge. Like I cleaned it because it didn't really have dirt, but I don't know. Maybe it was just old, finicky, whatever. But, you know, it's kind of nice though. Like, I thought it would have a blood pressure thing with it because I seen BP when I was doing the like reviews, like what does it do? What does this do versus like getting another Fitbit 5 or whatever. And it was like, oh, I seen somebody said the BP on this is great. Well, my ass took it as blood pressure, which I should have known that it was battery powered, but I did not. And yeah, that was a thing. And I learned, and now I'm paying on a $250 watch, but it's okay because it tells time, lets me make calls, and I can still be mobile without having my phone on my hip, because that's a bad thing. Like, most of my clothing, when it comes to my pants or like my skirts or stuff, I don't have pockets. So if I don't have a jacket on, or if I'm not carrying a purse, then I'm screwed, which I don't want to have to carry my shit all the fucking time. Like, even right now, I've got this that has all my importance in it. Like, I'd rather have just something on me than to be stressing about it. Now, with that being said, I've got a lot of purses and backpacks. Because just because I don't like wearing them all the time doesn't mean I don't like wearing them some of the time. And I got some really cute ones. The last one I got was a backpack. Let me show you. Give me a second. Okay, you gotta move that. Gotta come over here. So this was the last one that I got, which I use that one the most. Because one, it's not like a purse and then you can just put it on because it's a backpack or whatever. Who was it by? Luggage Fly or something like that. They have those. My husband has my other one, but I'll show you guys eventually, or I'll make a post or something. But it has like Beauty and the Beast, because that's my favorite movie. One of my favorite movies. And it's super fucking adorable, but it's also Christmassy, because that's normally when I like, oh, I'll buy me a new purse or I'll buy me a new backpack because I want to collect. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Because I want to collect. But as soon as I start getting to the point where I'm working again, like working for the man, not for myself, I'm going to invest in some more. Maybe some that are like either spring. I want to do 1 spring, 2 fall, and maybe like 1 summer, maybe 2 summer. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much what my life has been like. You know, just trying to make sure that I'm conscious about my health, which realistically, my sodium level is going to hate me because of the ramen, and ramen's got a lot of sodium in it. But if I move around and I drink water, I should be okay. So I'm not too stressed about it. But I have been more conscious of what I put into my body. And I have been doing some fasting. Not crazy fasting, because I can't do like 2 or 3 days of fasting because the way my body is, and like my sugar drops too low, or like with my medications, I can't. So, you know, I kind of do that like 4 to 8 hour range, like every so many days. The only time I can't really do it is like in the morning. So in the morning, I'll have to eat something, take my medication, and then do it. By the way, whoever came in, hello. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at in life. Just trying to figure it all out while trying to use the platform I got to help boost those that I found when I was in a dark space. You know what I mean? Like, I want to uplift somebody. That helped uplift me when I was at my lowest moments. So that's the goal for this year. And if I can do that, fuck, I'm set. Should be. But with that being said, I've been on here almost like a half an hour. So I'm going to jump off. But I'm not going to say I'll be back on a live next week, but I'm going to try to get into a regular, just kind of do lives, chit chat, tell you guys what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, share different progress. I might end up starting to read some of the stuff that I write in the middle of the night that I call my insomnia reading, which is basically me and my spirituality shit. So yeah, with that being said, always remember, no 2 witches, which is the same. Haven't said that in a very long fucking time. And hopefully you guys have a good weekend. I know I'm going to have a good weekend. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye-bye.